And this is where I'm going to get into this episode. Kamala the hyena. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Willis, and welcome to another episode of What You Talking About, Willis. First, I want to thank everybody that's been supporting me from day one. All the subscribers, we are almost at 500 subscribers. Hey, may not be a big deal to a lot of people. That's a big deal to me from someone that's a nobody getting this far. And it's all because of y'all. We all in this together. We all want to know the truth. We all want to speak the truth. And that's what we do on this channel. We call it chaos one truth at a time. So I want to thank everybody that's been supporting me. I've been doing a bunch of lives. So thank everybody that's been tuning into the lives and interacting. You guys are awesome. Those that are new here, I love interacting with y'all. So keep tuning into the lives. We got a lot to talk about. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't even say year. Yeah, it's been a crazy year, but the last 2 weeks have been insane. The last 2 weeks have been insane. And for us, the American people, it's been a wild ride. For us that are the conspiracy theorists, we're- we've been right this whole time. You've been right this whole time. Everything that we said, everything that we predicted, everything that we've been talking about. The left want to call us crazy, QAnon, conspiracy theorists, all this other stuff. Yet everything's coming true. So on this episode, I'm changing the name to from conspiracy theorists to truth tellers, because that's what we are. We're truth tellers. I also want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to do this and be a voice for people who may need a voice. But then again, we all in this together. We are all in this together. It's been a while, 2 weeks. They try to take my boy out. There's people, celebrities, D.L. Hughley, Amanda Seals, all these clowns, men, Plies, all those guys. Like, don't listen to them. They're Holly weirdos. I don't even know why I'm mentioning them, but I got to for the sake of the show because they have big platforms and people are actually listening to. But I'm telling y'all, don't listen to them. Call in a hoax, call in all sorts of stuff. And again, that's the difference between those who lean more toward the right and those who are left. The left, there's a bunch of TikToks and videos out there talking about people missed. They wish Trump got killed and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's the left. Meanwhile, they tell us on the right that we're the ones that want to incite the violence. No, it's the left. They try to take my boy out. We got the director of the Secret Service. She's getting grilled on the stand today, and she got to be let go. She didn't want to say a lot of things. That was a very interesting. Um, I don't know if it's a trial, but the questions that were being asked, she didn't want to answer a lot of them. Biden stepping aside as the Democratic nominee, and this is where I'm going to get into this episode. Kamala the hyena. That's the new currently right now. Who knows what's going to happen, but currently the new face of the Democratic Party. And we say how bad Biden is, right? For the last 4 years, I've been doing plenty of videos. Go check them out. I've been doing plenty of videos of how terrible Biden is. Man can't even walk upstairs. Man couldn't ride a bike. Man couldn't formulate a good speech. Man had to have cue cards. Man didn't know where to go on stages. It was just a whole mess. And the left kept putting this man out there. As a matter of fact, if you ask me, we're at a time right now where we don't know where Biden is at. And I'm not going to sit here and throw out any conspiracy theories on this show. Follow my Instagram and on my tweets. I'm very vocal on there. But For the purpose of this show, I'm not gonna go out just yet. One, I hope the dude is all right. I may disagree with him politically, but I hope the dude is all right. Two, I think the left has ran this man down. There's no way this man should have been president. There's no way. He just didn't have the health capability to do this for the past 4 years. And I think it's finally ran its course. In the next coming days, we're going to get some interesting news. I'm telling y'all right now, stay tuned because it's going to be even more news. It's going to be even more news. The second half of this year is about to be wild. But anyways, they put Kamala up there. Well, she's the vice president, so I guess she's next in charge, right? Of course. This woman, and I'm addressing everybody on this episode, but it seems that the black population, and maybe I'll say the white liberals too, are all coming out in support of this woman. And they know good and well this woman is incapable of doing anything. I'm going to ask those people on this channel right now. Y'all leave it in the comments. As a matter of fact, anybody can answer this question because I know the answer, but I want y'all to answer. What has Kamala Harris done in the last 4 years? What has she done? She's done absolutely nothing. That's the answer. As a matter of fact, I don't know why this hit me the other day when I was making a video, but Kamala Harris's purpose was to only get the black vote and the women vote and the black women vote, particularly the black women vote. She has no purpose. There was never a purpose for her. And I kept wondering myself, what has she done? Why isn't she doing anything? She hasn't even done anything where I disagree with. She hasn't put a policy. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't implemented anything to where I can even say, yeah, she did that and I disagree with it. Like she's done nothing. I can't even disagree. I can't disagree with nothing. She's done nothing at all. So they put her up. Now she's up. And it's like, I don't know if the left is making it easy for me to make these videos, but every speech is just as bad as Biden. Talking to the homies in the gym today, and we came to the conclusion that it's hard to match Biden's terrible speeches, and she does it. she's bad. Some of them are maybe even worse than Biden's. Even worse. Everybody's coming out to support Kamala, the hyena. And I'm here to put a stop to it. Y'all know good and well she's not supposed to be in office. I'm gonna start before I even get into the hyena. No, don't make me laugh. I gotta get through these videos. It's going to be plenty of time for laughter, right? Be plenty of time for laughter, okay? I don't know who watches CNN. Vance. This is CNN trying to make Biden seem like he did the right thing for the country by, stepping aside. First of all, he had no choice. The man's health is deteriorating. After that debate, which we knew what was going to happen during the debate with Trump, that he was going to look terrible. There was no chance for him. There's no chance for him winning. There's no chance for getting any vote. But there you go, CNN, they come up here and they try to make it seem like it's some heroic thing, which is crazy to me. I got to give the left, if I'm giving them any props, they just don't stop, right? They just don't stop. No matter how stupid they sound, no matter what idiots they put on TV, they just don't stop. And all right, I'm gonna let y'all listen to this. Listen to this mess. I'm telling y'all, it's wild.
The Democratic Party is a family. At the end of the day, this is a family matter. Joe Biden's body may not be as strong as it used to be. His language skills may not be as sharp as it used to be. His heart is as big as ever. His heart is as big and as true and as strong. And this is the difference between a politician and a leader. He made a selfless decision, and people are heartbroken. Even people who are pushing for this to happen. It's kind of like when your grandpa, you got to take the keys, and everybody, you got to take his keys, you got to take his keys, you got to, and he's fighting and he's fighting.
You're his grandpa, and you got to take his keys. He should have never been up there in the first place. If y'all calling him grandpa, then he really shouldn't be driving that much. If you got to take his keys, he shouldn't be driving. Yet they put him out there to continue this nonsense.
And everybody's so frustrated. And then you finally get the keys back. And then you just cry. Because this is somebody that you love. This is somebody that you care about. This is somebody who was there for you. This is somebody you wouldn't be here without him. And you have to take something from him. Now, this is not, look, this politics is politics. But this is a human moment for one of the great humans in America. This is a huge moment for him, for his family, for all of us who love him, for all of us who wanted him to get across the finish line. But if you're a young person watching this, this is leadership.
Okay, let me address the young people watching this, by the way. This is not leadership. The young people addressing this, or who I'm addressing here. What you've seen is a person be used as a puppet, and the real leaders are behind the scenes. That's what you've seen here. That's what you've seen the past 4 years. If you're a young person watching this, and I don't even know what I consider young, if anyone is watching this and just, I don't know, naive to what's going on, I don't know how you cannot see what's been going on the last 4 years, especially the last 2 weeks. Joe Biden was just a figurehead. He was just a puppet. He was just put there. We saw this man's decline from the beginning, from the moment he couldn't go up the stairs to the moment he fell off the bike to the moment he just disappeared yesterday or a day ago. The man hasn't even held a press conference at the White House. I'm going to let y'all put that together. These people right here just sell nonsense. They sound like clowns talking about this is real leadership. There is no real leader in the Democratic Party. There is no leader. It's a bunch of morons trying to destroy this country. That's literally it. There's no real leader over there. Whoever the real leader is definitely way in the shadows.
This is patriotism. This is what it means to put the country first and put the party first and put the cause first. When your arm gets tired, you let somebody else finish pitching the game. That's what Joe Biden has done, and he's done that for all of us. And so I just want to say, I don't know who's going to be the VP, the non-VP. I don't know anything about politics. I just know that I love this man.
Van, you just said you don't know anything about politics, yet here you are. This is I'm trying to be serious. I really am. I'm really trying to be serious. Because this is a big deal. This is all an act. It gets better.
And I care about this man. It was painful every day to sit up here and talk about him like he's just some problem for the party. Wait till we get to the convention. You're going to see people crying, standing, screaming, cheering. He may not get a chance to talk for 10 minutes. We finally get a chance to put our arm around this guy. He did the right thing for this country. He did the right thing for this party. All of us are going to be in this situation someday, and I hope that we take a moment to honor this man and to love this man. I love Joe Biden. I appreciate what he's done, and a lot of people are heartbroken today. Even if it's the right thing, it's still just horrible.
Well, and Van, I mean, on that point, which is a great point that I think resonates with a lot of people,
none of these guys are
personal
right
nature.
None of these guys are actually serious. This is all an act. This is all an act. None of these people are serious with this. They can't possibly believe the stuff that they're saying right now. There's no way. There's no way. From day one, when this regime got into office, it was worse. On the first day, I don't even know how that's possible. Usually, at least 6 months to a year, when you say, okay, all right, things are starting to get bad. No, day one, it got immediately worse.
of a decision like this. We often talk about things in a harsh political lens of who's going to fare better, what this looks like. I mean, I also have to imagine what it's been like the last 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks since that debate, to see, what the reporting has been behind the scenes of Democrats who wanted him to get out. On Friday night, the reporting was that he was seething over, seeing big allies of Pelosi come out and calling him to get.
By the way, the Dems have been lying this whole regime. They've been lying about his health. They've been lying about everything. He's healthy. He can make it to the end. Where are we at now? Where are we at now? They literally said, no, Biden's going to finish strong. He can do this. We support him. Where is he now?
To get out, even upset to a degree with his former running mate, President Obama, and just to see, what he personally has witnessed and these calls from his longtime allies, people who certainly praise his legacy, but said, it's time for this decision to be made.
But have we all gone through this with our own family members? Like, yeah, he's hurt, he's pissed. A lot of us wouldn't have careers. I wouldn't have a career without Joe Biden. Joe Biden picked me out of the puppy pile. He's the person that everybody says he worked for Barack Obama. Now, I worked for Joe Biden when I was in the administration. I was on his middle class task force. All of us have known that embrace. All of us have gotten those phone calls and those cards when bad things have happened to us. So, that's a family. That's what it is. He's hurt now. He feels let down. He feels that his friends turned on him. In the fullness of time, he'll recognize that it was done out of love and as loving a way as possible. But at the end of the day, some people, and I don't want to mention any names and ruin this day, but some people will back their leader no matter what. Some people...
See, so here's another difference between us and those over there. They don't want to say what they have to say. They too scared. I don't want to ruin y'all's day or the other people. No, say what you got to say. What he means is us that support Trump. Ultra MAGA, Trump supporting folks. You think this is a game out here? No, we really want what's best for this country. Clowns like you don't. We do. But we're not scared to say it. These people, they won't say it. They too scared. They don't have any backbone. They're soft. They're weak. They're weak men. And this is what you get when you have weak men leadership.
They don't care how many people this man has hurt and how many laws he's broken, no matter how many bad things he's done. That's our leader. We're going to back him no matter what. But this party is not like that. This is not a cult. This is a political organization. And we believe in these principles. And if somebody is sick, if somebody can't do it, there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. If somebody can't do it, that's okay. And what you see with a Joe Biden, yeah, everything was falling apart around him, but he could have stuck it out. There were people in this party who wanted him to stick it out. There are people in this party right now who are mad that he didn't stick it out. Don't act like it was all on one side. It wasn't about the donors. It was about, could this man hold together all of us anymore? And when he realized he couldn't, he did the right thing and he passed the baton. That is leadership. Pelosi did the same thing with Hakeem Jeffries. That's leadership. That's responsibility. That's what America's supposed to be about. I love Joe Biden. You have people on both sides of the fight in the party who are crying right now, who can't believe it right now. This is not a normal time, y'all. This isn't just politics.
Not normal.
This is a moment in time to honor someone who for 50 years put this country first and sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed. And today, he's sacrificed again. That's Joe Biden. I love Joe Biden. This country should get around Joe Biden and help our president through these last few months.
Last few months. I'm going to let that sit right there. But it's weak men like this who come to bat for this guy. And they just look soft to me. They know good and well this guy has done nothing. Done nothing wise up there. He's made things worse. Way worse. But they don't want to admit it. They're going to stick to their guns to the end. And I'll give them that for sure. I'll give them that. But it's time, y'all. It's time. If they're going to be like this, it's time for us to do better. We got to be louder. We got to be bolder. We got to speak up. We have to speak up. Okay? Got to speak up. These guys don't even know where they're defending anymore. Everybody knows Biden was done after the first year. And honestly, Sometimes I actually felt bad for the dude because he's not even supposed to be up there in the first place. But now, hold on, one more video of. I'm telling you, man, these are the supporters. These are the supporters right now. That's for Biden, right? These are the supporters. And you tell me, am I crazy or are these people crazy? Hold on, time out. Hold on, time out. Time out. Okay. I'm gonna start it over. This man is on here. He put his phone up in his phone on the steering wheel, and I don't know if he's weeping or sobbing. Listen, he misses Joe Biden. So let's hear his story. Look at
He dropped out! He dropped out! Ah! Joe Biden, please!
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. These are Biden supporters.
Gen Z, we need to band together.
Gen Z. Oh,
Please.
this is
He was for Gen Z's first president. Ah!
These people are insane. Look at this dude. Clearly, that's not serious. There's no way. There's no way. Y'all can't tell me right now that was a serious video and that dude actually felt that way. But then again, he got his fingernails painted and all sorts of stuff. Those are the people that we gotta go against. And if you ask me, that's an easy victory. that's an easy dub right there. That's an easy W. Look at these people. They're insane. I may have started off the video. I may have started off the video weeping. Okay, now the Democratic nominee, Kamala Harris. Y'all tell me the last time she's done something right. Y'all tell me the last time she's done something wrong. Y'all tell me the last time she's done anything. That's the nominee. And here, I'm not going to make this video long because everybody with common sense knows that she should never be president. She should have never been vice president. And I'm calling on all black folks right now to not be dumb. Y'all know good and well she don't belong up there. It's not even about skin color, about a person who needs to be up in office. It's not even about that. It's about who's going to be right for the country. That's what it's about. To me, I don't even look at skin color, man. I look like I look at who can do the job. Because clearly the last two people up there in office and their whole cabinet, their whole regime, they didn't do anything but try to make this country a third world country. Okay? I was on my Twitter feed has been amazing with the trolling of Kamala Harris. So Tulsi Gabbard had a great video. I want to bring this two things. I'm gonna bring a couple videos up. Let's just watch because y'all need to know what y'all cheering for, I guess. Right? Check this out. Listen to what Tulsi has to say.
Shortly after President Trump announced that J.D. Vance is going to be his running mate in this election, Kamala Harris issued this scathing warning to the American people, saying, "Make no mistake, J.D. Vance will be loyal only to Trump, not to our country." The audacity that she has to say this is off the charts. She's talking about J.D. Vance, someone who enlisted in the Marine Corps after the terrorist attack on 9/11, someone who deployed to Iraq in 2005, the same year that I was there during the height of that war, putting his own life on the line in service to our country. Was Kamala Harris willing to put her own life on the line in service to our country at any time in the past? Is she now? No. Kamala Harris is driven by her own political ambition. She's a self-serving politician who should not be in office.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Oh, we're just getting started. Listen, I'm gonna break down why she shouldn't be even considered. And now, I honestly think if me talking right now, I don't think she'll actually get the nominee. That's just me, but I could be wrong. I don't know what the left is trying to pull. I don't know what fast ones they're trying to pull. But I wanted y'all to listen to Tulsi eviscerate Kamala when she was running for president. This was just 4 years ago. I don't know how y'all forget this. This was just 4 years ago when she was trying to run, and she did a terrible job. I don't even know how she got. The only reason why she got to be vice president because of the color of her skin. And maybe her gender too. DEI at its finest.
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today.
I want y'all to listen, Paige.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman.
Listen, the receipts are here. Receipts are here. It's right here. It's right here. This woman doesn't even know what she's doing up there at all. And it's amazing to me that these clowns, these Hollywood weirdos are coming out in support. Like she has been actually doing some work. She's only been on the forefront of everything for the past couple of months because it's an election year. And it's finally time for her to do her job. Her only job was the Black vote, the Black woman vote, and the women vote. That's her only job. She came into the vice presidency knowing that she didn't have to do nothing. And they let poor Biden, and I say poor reluctantly, because I'm always going to care about someone's health. I'm always going to do that. But this poor man Biden to take the brunt of everything. And for the rest of the people to lie about him just so he can stay in that position. All right. Let's break it down. Let's get back to it. Now, I'm going to play, and this video is kind of long, but I'm going to play and I'm going to talk through it, okay? I just want y'all to listen to her speeches. Like I said, it's hard to be worse than Biden when it comes to his speeches. This woman right here has done it. She's matched Biden's speeches. And I want y'all to tell me, y'all hit me in the comments, if you understand anything that you're about to hear. Okay? Just bring it down, okay? And I'm going to laugh. It's going to be funny. We're going to get through it. But y'all let me know if y'all understand anything that y'all about to hear. And this is who they putting up for us. This is who they put up to represent Black folks. Which further proves my point that the left doesn't care about Black folks at all. But y'all keep thinking that they do. They don't. They continually prove that over and over again. And yet y'all still go there, oh, we're going to vote Democrat.
For us at every moment in time, and certainly this one,
The classic moment in time.
to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present, and to be able to contextualize it, to understand where we exist in the history and in the moment as it relates not only to the past but the future. Seems like maybe it's a small issue, it's a big issue. You need to get to go, and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work. Today, America has more than 500,000 miles of transmission lines, enough to wrap around the globe 24 times. These lines connect the power plants where electricity is created to homes and businesses and schools and hospitals across our nation. Think about it. Every time you turn on a light or charge your laptop or plug in your air conditioner or put leftovers in the fridge, you rely on the power delivered by our nation's network of transmission lines. Never let anyone take your joy from you. I call myself a joyful warrior. Right? Never let anyone take your joy from you. You do what you gotta do. And isn't that a wonderful way to live?
Going on?
To know you have purpose.
I just don't know. Y'all really out here supporting this. My man Obama don't even know. If whoever put this video, it looks like it's Grandma Smith up there. Shout out to you. This video is gold. I'm never going to not have this video in my arsenal every time someone talks about the hyena. All right, let's keep going.
So we invested an additional $12 billion into community banks because we know community banks are in the community and understand the needs and desires of that community as well as the talent and capacity of the community.
At this point, let me be the Democratic nominee. I got no background, anything political or anything in politics. I'm pretty sure I can do better than that. And I'm pretty sure anybody who's listening to this and watching this can do way better than that. She's just like a person that just repeats the same line over and over again in different versions. But it's literally the same line over and over again. By the way, if there's anybody in your office who's adamant, or anybody in your family or wherever, your circle, whatever, please, I encourage you to let them watch this video. But we can all enjoy this laugh together.
Today, the business of our work is for the council to report on the work that has occurred since our last meeting across these areas. We will today also discuss the work yet ahead, the work we must still do to continue to move forward. Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs. And there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
That made no sense.
So here's the thing. Who doesn't love a yellow school bus?
Oh, time out. Okay. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. This is not me just making something up. This is her. This is the hyena. This is the hyena Harris that they're trying to put up in front to be the president. They want this person to be the president. They want this person to be the president. Let's hold up. She's going to talk about school buses.
So here's the thing. Who doesn't love a yellow school bus, right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? Just, there's something about the, and most of us, many of us went to school on the yellow school bus, right? And
sounds like she was on the short bus. That's what she sounded like. She was.
it's part of our experience growing up. It's part of a nostalgia and a memory of the excitement and joy of going to school, to be with your favorite teacher, to be with your best friends, and to learn.
Did anybody ever feel like that when they rode the bus? Because I don't remember having these feelings. Even when I look back on riding a bus. Yeah, all your homies were there, I guess. But like, I wasn't riding there to go see my favorite teacher and go learn. She doesn't know what she's talking about. They put her up there. This whole regime is just a clown show. It's Bizarro World up there. They put a big yellow bus behind her, and she comes and says, "Hey, who doesn't love a school bus?" Oh my God.
The school bus takes us there.
Yes, that's what the school bus is supposed to do.
Prices have gone up, and families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. The strength of our nation has always been that despite the odds and the obstacles, we push to move forward, that we are guided by what we see that can be, unburdened by what has been.
Time out. The reason why this is funny, I'm gonna play it again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play it again. I'll start it over. The reason why this is funny, because she actually thinks that what she's saying is like she's on full preacher mode, right? Like she's feeling herself in this. She is feeling herself in this speech. Like she's doing a great job. She's feeling herself. Watch how she gets into it, and like she thinks that she's like doing something. She has no idea what she's doing. She has no clue about anything that she's saying right now. Nothing.
The strength of our nation has always been that despite the odds and the obstacles, we push to move forward, that we are guided by what we see that can be, unburdened by what has been.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the past 4 years, this sums up the past 4 years of her being the vice president. I just don't understand why people are out here supporting this. I'm gonna do this one more time and then we out of here, because more news to come. I'm sure there's gonna be some wild things that's about to happen, but I just want to make it clear to the people that support her for presidency, this is what you're getting.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know?
It's the you know part at the end. Hold up. Let me start over. I'm sorry. It's the you know part.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been.
You know? What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What we can see, what we believe can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
Who we can be unburdened by who we have been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
Where we can be unburdened by where we have been and unburdened by where we are right now. What can
What?
be
What does it even
unburdened
mean?
by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
What does what can be unburdened by what has been? What does that actually mean? Somebody help me explain, or someone explain it to me. Someone help me understand, rather. What can be unburdened by what has been? I need an explanation.
And what can be unburdened by what has been. What could be unburdened by what had been. What can be unburdened by what has 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 been.
What can be
I just
unburdened
this
by
is
what
wild.
has been.
Unburdened by what has been, believing in what can be. What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be
This is actually crazy.
unburdened by what has been. What can
That
be
she says this thing over and
unburdened
over
by
again,
what has been. What
and it
could
has
be
no meaning.
unburdened by what had been. What can be unburdened by what has 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 been. What can be what should be
Oh, she switched it up on me.
unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened
She
by
switched it
what
up
has
on me.
been. What can be unburdened by what has been. See what can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what
No,
has
if I gotta sit
been.
through
What
this, y'all
can
sit through
be
this. This is who y'all want to be the
unburdened by
president.
what has been. Unburdened by what has
This is
been.
who they want to be
and
the
knowing
president of the
what can
United
be.
States.
Have a sense of vision
Uh-huh.
about what can be unburdened by what has been.
Yes,
See
ma'am.
what can be
Uh-huh.
unburdened by what has been. What can be
Uh-huh.
unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
Ladies and gentlemen, this goes on for another, I don't know, 2 minutes of the same thing. That's actually pretty wild, by the way, that she uses that same line in all her speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's come down to. We got to save America. It's going to be up to us. This is who they trotting out there. Got celebrities and Holly weirdos out here coming together in support of this woman. Honestly, I don't even know if Obama has endorsed her, which that's another talking point in itself. But it's up to us to save this country. November is a big deal. Because if someone like this, we would know if she's the nominee, whoever her running mate is, and then all the characters behind the scene. You thought these past 4 years was bad, you better wait. Because it's going to get real bad if a clown like her gets into it. The hyena should not be up there. We all know this. It's up to us to come together, make our voices be heard, make our votes count. I know it's only July, but November will be here soon enough. It's going to be a big deal. It's not going to be, it is a big deal. It's up to us. I'm calling everybody. I'm calling on everybody. It's up to us. We got to do it. The hyena cannot be president. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Those are new to the channel. It's what we do here. We cause chaos one truth at a time. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell others to like, subscribe, and share. Give me some talking points. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on stuff, hit me on all the social medias, which is right there at the bottom of the screen. Hit me on those, or hit the comments in here. Share the episodes, spread the word, because what can be unburdened by what has been? And it's all due to the passage of time. Hey, y'all stay safe. Peace.